trippy out there how things are or things seem to proceed. It says use cases for now. Though the orb rollout continues, WorldCoin is ramping up. I'm gonna try to hurry up. Hopefully, I don't cut off. Uh, Ramping up orb distribution through an operator program that compensates business for getting people scanned. It currently has 1.3 million signups, according to today's announcements. WorldCoin singled out sign in or sign on as the simplest use case for World ID. It says other potential use cases for its technology include bot protection and moderation in social networks, voting in DAOs. They're going to be voting online, supporting uncollateralized lending. They're going to be voting online so that they can vote for the right president that they want in their countries, I bet. Because they're probably all tripping now and they're probably trying to show people that they're not trying to hide anything from the people. And this isn't good. The Bible talks about this is going to be like the mark that people aren't supposed to get because we're not supposed to belong to the system. I mean, we're supposed to belong to God, and God what put humanity here in the Garden of Eden, and there was already food there for us, and such. Like, I'm just saying, there's people out there that farm their own animals, farm their own livestock. You know, chickens, goats, rabbits, pigs, cows. You know, plant your own fruits, vegetables. I mean, there's just people doing that nowadays. I'm just saying, if this cuts off, hey, good for you. Thanks for tuning in. You don't have to listen to the second part, but I will keep reading on as it's going on. It says world cases DAOs supporting collateralized lending, loyalty programs, and coupons, reviews on marketplaces and welfare distribution. Its first showcase for the tech will focus on verification for Discord, a social network popular with crypto projects. It probably takes imagination of a lot more people to think of what you could do with this. When the iPhone was introduced, you wouldn't have imagined Uber. It's fundamental, primitive, it will exist. And WorldCoin is about making sure that it exists in a decentralized and privacy serving way. As for the SDK, developers have been invited to register for a waitlist to get early access to a beta version of the product, which is open to anyone and includes a web widget developer portal, development simulator, examples, and guides. Insane. It says WorldCoin is valued at 3 billion after reportedly raising 100 million from Koshla Ventures at a 16Z in March 2022. So that's whenever they started rolling this out, started this up. The block revealed in February that the company is seeking another round of funding at the same valuation. The company has earmarked the first half of this year for the launch of its token. And there you have it. There you have it. WorldCoin, the all seeing guy inside the orb. The orb, the all seeing guy inside the orb. I can't help what I see, people, but that is what I see. And if I need to go into another video of what masonry, I will go into that. I don't care. All I'm saying is everything connects as long as your eyes open and understanding that they're moving from one thing going to on the Bible whenever it talks about the rise of the beast. Because it talks about, well, like, I think it talks about like two beasts. But then there's some part of the Bible where it talks about four beasts is there. So that's like what, four kingdoms. One of them is gonna get wounded. That's another. That's another. I think a lot of stuff's gonna happen once that kingdom gets wounded. I feel like a lot of stuff's gonna happen, but I don't want to say it. 'Cause I'm not a prophet. I can't see the future. I don't know everything that's going on. I'm only trying to understand what I'm trying to understand during the time, the moment. Thank you for watching my videos, though. Whoever's watching, nobody on YouTube, like I said. I'm not here trying to bug. I'm here to help. Hopefully, I'm opening up somebody's eye, because that's all I can do. We're gonna be our own walking currency soon, with probably the chip, which I need to do a video over the chip. So most likely we'll do a video over the chip, do a video over that group of that village of people that were talking about that two dragons story. I think it's puts perspective on what I think about that, and whatever else I think of, I'll bring more videos. Not here to make any money at all. I actually got a job, so understanding what I need to do. So I hope people don't take me the wrong way. Um, I was just seeing things at one time. Seeing that was just something else. I was just seeing something at one time. Seeing what was it like, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's a network. Yeah, I got a network here on YouTube. I understand. I respect. I'm not hating on it all. I won't triumph over anybody's videos. I know I've been putting sound bites on people's videos. That will stop because I'm not going to continue putting sound bites for every person or every video I'm subscribed to, every channel I'm subscribed to. Should I put it that way? But yeah, y'all keep searching for answers. So will I. But yeah, it's just another form of currency. So, well, unless, what if, what if, oh, what if the wound is something else? What if it's not a country that's? What if it's not a kingdom that gets wounded? What if it's? What if the wound is this? And the wound happens somewhere along the line. I'm just saying. I don't know from which one. I mean, it could be a kingdom, or it could be, you know, the image of the kingdom. I mean, I don't know. I just thought of that. I'm not the image that they use, how like how we went from paper, the image of the currency we were using. Because I mean, they talk about the Antichrist back then. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a two-part video. Okay, we talk about the Antichrist. All right, I'm about to go. I'm about to put the phone down right quick. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm about to go look up this guy right here. That way I won't have to make this into a video since I'm already on it. But I could. I mean, I can make another video, but since this is a two-part video, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to it so that it'll fit. Okay, this guy right here, Pope Sixtus III. They're saying he was the Antichrist. Look how he's inside an orb. Y'all see that? My bad. Let me get my finger out there. My bad. Click in here. All right. Now look at this. I just ran into this just right now. This is just connecting. Like, look at this. It has two orbs. There's one big orb and then a small orb. And look, looks like an eye. But look, Pope Sixtus III. Anyways, they said he was the Antichrist. Somebody said he was the Antichrist, and I'm not I'm not gonna lie, he might be because they said he come up with some currency during his he was a Pope Sixtus III was a bishop of Rome. He was a political figure from 31 July 4032 to his death of 18 August of 440. His ascension to papacy, I think that's where paper came from. Dollar bill of paper, you know what I mean? Papacy is associated with the period of increased construction in the city of Rome. From Rome. His feast day is celebrated by Catholics. Anyway, they're saying this guy. There's another picture. It has, for some reason, the orb. There's another orb above his head. The Antichrist. All right. They're saying that this guy was the Antichrist and that he formed the mark during his time for his people. So, I mean, if that's already happened, I mean, what if history is repeating itself? What if that's happening now? What if the mark is about to happen again? What if he had a mark for papacy, then they fell away from it, or if they put the mark on the paper? I don't know. Or if they're bringing it back and they're getting ready to be inserted, because look, it has one circle and two circles, two words. I don't know. People can tell me to get alive. People can tell me to get off this, but I can put the puzzle together. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna come back with another video, see if I can put it together. But hey, I see something there. Yeah, Pope Sixtus the Third actually means three sixes. It's three sixes, and he was a pope. I'm just saying. God bless. You have a good day. Hope y'all enjoy my videos. Those of y'all that are new watching, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. If not, share it. Maybe people out there will like the videos I'm putting out. I'll put out more, most likely, because I mean I'm running to interesting stuff. Still gotta try to find out who this guy is, because they say he's the Antichrist. But the Bible does speak of me and the Antichrist. It speaks of many Antichrists that will come. Many Antichrists and many false prophets. Like I said in my previous video, I believe that one of the false prophets is the Prophet Muhammad because his teachings still exist till today, and he's leading over 1.8 billion Muslims into the pit of hell because he has them believing that Jesus Christ did not die on the cross. He has them believing that Jesus Christ is not the Son of God. And you know, I'm gonna get into what the the Red Dragon's doing because they're trying to rewrite the Bible and they're trying to rewrite Christianity because I guess in one of the Bible verses where it talks about one of the females got stoned and then the Red Dragon is literally trying to rewrite it saying that Jesus stoned her to death. So I mean, if there is two versions of the Bible, um, whether she got stoned or not, that's not the case. The case is that Jesus died on the cross for our sins because the fact that they're trying to remove that it's her fault that she got stoned, which we don't know. I don't know. There's one part, there's one version that says she didn't get stoned. That's the version I believe. But there's another part that's saying she got stoned, and that's the version others believe, which might be out there. I don't know. Is it true or not? I don't know. But all I know is that Jesus did die on the cross for our sins because he fulfills prophecy. He fulfills the law. He fulfills. I mean, he didn't come to harm the law. He fulfilled prophecy. He fulfilled what God had him to do. In other words, in other words, yeah. So y'all have a good day. God bless. I'll keep researching, keep digging more. Like I said, I'm about to have another video come out about such and such, the Red Dragon. And like I said, the other video about that village, about their teachings on the two dragons that, about the moon being an egg that they poured the yolk out from it. Anyways, that story probably ain't real either, but I'm saying it's interesting because like it makes me still think of the Bible, like it ties into the Bible. Like everything that's here on earth ties into the Bible. It's just like some of it's just like how you're in the classroom somewhere, like how I was taught in the classroom or somewhere, and like You whisper something to somebody's ear, and then it goes and goes and goes and goes, and it goes to like, let's say it goes to like 40 people. By the time it gets to that 40th person, it's a different saying from when it first started. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel like everything is right now. That's why I feel like Jesus tells us not to be deceived, to trust, rely on Him, and rely on God, to rely on the teaching of the Word, for it is true, it is accurate. We just got to keep digging and keep understanding and keep believing and keep relying on that faith. Hey, until next time, y'all have a good day, a good night. Take it easy.